how this DC generator works, that we have already seen using the same animation, and we have also derived the EMF equation for the same DC generator. Just the previous video of this, we have derived the relation between terminal voltage V and induced EMF E. But the question is, what's in this video? Here in this video, we are going to get relation between terminal voltage V and induced EMF E for series DC generator using animations. These equations and the approach given in this video will be very much helpful for solving numericals and understanding DC machine. So, without wasting time, let's quickly jump to the video. So first of all, in this video, we'll see cross-sectional view of series DC generator as well as single line diagram. So this is how a series field winding and armature is connected. The same thing we can see in the cross-sectional view. So this is how the series field winding is wound and it is connected with the armature. So now we can say that they both are connected in series. Basically, the EMF induces in this armature section. And what do we want? We want to establish relation between EMF induced in armature and terminal voltage we are getting on the terminals of this generator. And for this purpose, we will get equivalent circuit of this generator. The equivalent circuit looks like this. So in this circuit, we will see different electrical parameters. Here, this is the resistance of series field winding. It is the resistance of armature, the winding of armature. It is E. E is being represented as a DC source. Basically, this E is induced EMF in armature coil. Because of this induced EMF E, we will get armature current. So, armature current flows through this resistance, through series field winding, and then the same current is being represented as load current, and that is being given to the load. On these terminals, we will get the terminal voltage V. Now what do we want? We want to establish the relation between E and terminal voltage V. So to do this thing, first of all, we need to find the armature current and the load current. And from this diagram, it is easy to identify, it is easy to write that armature current, or you can call it as series field current, or you can call it as load current. They all are same. Now before we move ahead, I want you to hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, I want you to hit that subscribe button. I know you have not pressed that like button. Please do it, man. Do it fast, then we can move ahead, right? If you want to go for the live sessions and if you want to ask questions to me personally, then you can join our Learning Vibes community. The link to join that Learning Vibes community is provided in the description box below. Now let's find the relation between E and V. So basically, to establish the relation between these two, if we are talking about practical generator, then we can measure the terminal voltage. So basically we have this terminal voltage. So what do we require to do? We need to add the voltage drop occurs in this resistance or in this winding. We need to add the voltage drop in this winding, and then summation of all these three will be equal to the terminal voltage. So from this simple logic, it is just nothing but basically a KVL. So using this KVL, we will establish the relation between V and E. And it is as simple as it looks like. V is equal to E minus IARA, voltage drop occurs in this resistance, and minus IARSE, voltage drop occurs in this resistance, which is equal to V. Now the current in both the resistance is same, so we can rearrange this equation and we can write the equation in this manner. And if we want to find E, so we can rearrange this equation and we'll get the equation for E. So this is how you can establish relation between E and V. And now it's time for your brain test. There is a question for you, and the question is, from previously derived equation, can you tell me the relation between induced EMF and terminal voltage? These are the 5 options, and you need to think about that equation and then write your answer in comment section below. Have you written the answer? If you have not written the answer, quickly think and write the answer in comment section below. In next video, we will going to derive equation for long shunt generator. And if you want to go for other videos on DC generator, then here is the link for the playlist of DC generator. I insist you to at least check this playlist once. If you want to watch other animated video on specific topic, then write that thing in comment section below. I'll make video on that topic. So until we meet again in our next video, till that time, bye bye.